She had a pretty traumatic birth, and I wanted to get her adjusted and see if that would help, and it did.
I've been a chiropractor for 25 years. Back in the 80s, I used to work in open heart surgery as a respiratory therapist and anesthetic tech. And I saw the limitations of medicine. I mean, medicine's wonderful, it has a place. But to me, I thought there's got to be more when it comes to health enhancement and wellness. I had a sister who was blacking out every time she would bend over. And I took her to an internist and all sorts of specialists, and they couldn't diagnose her. So I was sitting there having coffee with a friend in the hospital, and he says, well, why don't you take your sister to a chiropractor? And I said, a Cheerio what? I had no idea what it was. We went and visited a chiropractor in Calgary. He took one look at her, figured out what was wrong exactly. He said, well, your neck is out and your jaw is out. So he adjusted the jaw and the neck. All her symptoms went away. I was shocked. I mean, as a medical person, I stood there with my jaw open. I was just shocked at what was happening. I went, hey, I want to look into this.
Being under Dr. Korsh's care has made a huge difference in my life. I run, I do whatever I want as far as physical sports. Throughout the years, of course, I've also had some problems with an IT band, and I had gone to the doctor and gone to physio, and they weren't able to help me, and then he was able to figure out that I needed orthotics, and I've never had any problems with that since. And of course now with the hip prosthetics, he keeps me going, you know.
I really do believe that the power to heal comes from within. And the body is very intelligent. And what we try to do is look at the spine and see if there's any interference on the nervous system. And if we find that, we'll clear that out. And then the body has its best chance at self-healing, self-regulating, and coming back to a higher level of health. When the patient walks through the door, the first thing we do is give them a hearty welcome and a nice smile. We want you to feel welcome and relaxed. We try to create an environment that's a relaxed, health, healing type of environment. And we'll have you fill out a little bit of paperwork so we can get to the fine details of what's going on in your case. Then we take you for a thorough exam, surface EMG, infrared, about 40 orthopedic tests, posture, bilateral weight scales. We check you out thoroughly so we know what the problem is, what tissue is it in, what are we dealing with. And we'll put all of that together, and when the patient comes in the next day, we give them a report of findings, which basically what we do is we go over what's wrong, are you in the right office, can we help you? If I can't, I try to refer you to another healthcare professional who can. And then the other thing we go over is how long is it going to take to get you back to where you want to be, your healthcare goal. Different people have different healthcare goals, so depending on what you want, then I can put a program of care or a regime together to get you there. I had one lady come in here and she said, man, this is a one-stop shop. And she says, you can get your chiropractic here, you can get manual adjusting, you can get instrument adjusting, you can get high-tech diagnosis. We have lumbar distraction here, laser. We have 2 certified massage therapists on staff. We have on-site x-ray. We have non-surgical spinal decompression, which helps people with disc bulges or low back herniations or bulges. Orthotics, and there's nutrition also, something called ideal protein. This was an Olympic technique on losing weight without losing muscle mass. It resets the pancreas. It's very fast and very efficient. I mean, we do a wide variety of things here. So when the people leave here, they're looked after, they're straightened out, and they're happy.